Hey everyone, FlyingDutchy here, and welcome back to the cliffhanger war against the Netherlands, where we are trying to finally make them our protectorate, so that we can form the United Netherlands. Let's keep playing. We have the Germans and the British on our side. We are fighting the Netherlands, Russia and the US. And the goal is to make the Netherlands our vassal, at least what is left of the Netherlands. And that way we will get their vassals and also their colonial territories. And the Dutch East Indies. And we're also going to get this state over here. Let's see how that goes. Now my army is well trained. We get more migration. These event things are getting annoying. They will never fix this, trust me. A large number of Albanian people have begun migrating from the Ottoman Empire to Flanders. Hey, more people. Nice. 800 a week. But I think this will increase next week. We are getting so many people from everywhere. Look at this, guys. 14,000 people. More workers in Belgium. And more workers in the United Netherlands soon. We started a new expedition for the discover of the source of the Nile River. Let's go. And the Netherlands backs down, and that means that the Netherlands is now my subject. And that also means that Dutch East Indies are my indirect subjects, and that everything that is owned by the Dutch East Indies is also my indirect subject. So we have 3 layers of subject. If I open the power block map mode, we see that we now own everything over here, including Luxembourg. We own the small Dutch states that they colonized over here. And we now have this in our power block as well, the Dutch East Indies. And we have this state over here. So, can we now form the United Netherlands? Let's take a look. Journal, nation formation, United Netherlands. Hey, you cannot form the United Netherlands. Why not? Well, Friesland in the Netherlands is a too autonomous subject. They have too much autonomy. They need to become a vassal first. So what we need to do next is click this button one time to make them into a puppet. Now, right now, we have very hostile relations and very high infamy. So they will become very cranky. So we have to increase our relations with them immediately. So let's start doing that. And I think we should also do it with the Dutch East Indies, which are my indirect subject right now. We have so bad relations with them. Can I draft a treaty with you? Well, we can just build in the Netherlands and then we are also good with that. We can get influence over here. We have so many buildings already over here. It's insane. I wish there was the button here to look up which building they don't have, which I can build. But I don't have that. But yeah. I also don't understand why we have an anti-German league. Why is that a thing? The league system was, who created that is not, did a very bad job, in my opinion. I don't get it. You're funding rubber. Let's right-click all these things away. I don't care about those relations. Geographical study. We can get 10 innovation for a while. Or progress. I go with progress. I want to finish these things. I think it's more important. And there we go, guys. Can I make Venezuela my subject? No, 2 more years. I need to wait 2 more years and then they will become my subject. Okay. All these new people in my power block, man. We are the number 2 power block of the world. Only the British Empire is having a bigger power block. It's based on GDP. Insane. I need more construction sectors. But I have no workers. I guess I will build 5 more in Flanders. At least it helps a little bit. I mean, look at the investment pool. Look what they are building all the time. They keep building all the things, but they are building these things in the colonies. This one is in Bologna. We don't need this building, but they just keep building it. Also this one. Well, if we get the population, they can start working there. If they want to. That's the good thing about all of this. We also rank number 3 already. Great stuff over there. We can get way more interest now. Well, 1, because we now have this automatically, I think. Where do I need another interest? Huh. Doesn't really matter, I think. Let's talk a bit to Austria. By the way, Austria took Wallachia, and Moldavia is also in their power block, and they are a vassal of Austria. And Bosnia-Herzegovina is also in the Austrian power block, so maybe they will get annexed. But yeah, this infamy, this amount of infamy is hurting us like crazy. Let's go to speed 5, because this infamy is making it that all our vassals are hating me for the 0.25 infamy base. It is horrible. Local tax. We can gain progress for money. Yes. I will. We can decrease the autonomy of our Belgian East Africa colony. Now, I don't do these things because what will happen? They're now a chartered company, and then they will become a normal colony. And I want these people to stay a chartered company, so we will click that away. There's no reason, I think, to change this, because when we take a look at the subject table, a chartered company can start wars on their own, and that's fine. They can start wars in Africa. They would become a colony if we reduce their autonomy. And what is this? A chartered company will not support their overlord during a nation formation or country unification. We get 30% of their income, and we get 50% of their convoys, which is the same as a colony. They will become a colony, right? Yeah, so there is really no reason to make it into a colony, because they have all the same things. They have this... They will become a dominion. The only difference is that they can start wars on their own, really, right now. And that's good, I think. Oh yeah, we can do the law change, right? We were thinking about doing policing. Also public healthcare. So we have this labor movement starting to help already? Or not? Yes. Since we have 28% activism, it will help. This 13% support is now helping, I think. Yeah, the full 13% is purely based on our movement. That's something we can do. We could also just try to get more support for proportional taxation and make 60,000 more tax. I don't think I will go state atheism. No. We were waiting for this. No one wants multiculturalism. But that's something we want to go towards too. Let's start with the policing. So we will go with one of the policing. So the militarized police is only possible when we have mass surveillance. What does it give? It gives more. It gives mortality per turmoil. I don't want that. So we go with dedicated police force. That's gonna cost us 90 only. Perfect. Let's oh, and we have a new power block by Sweden. The Steadfast Union. Let's take a look at the power blocks. Remember, there's a button over here. It's a bit hidden. So we are having the Dutch power block. We have the Austrian power block, who is also considered having Naples, Bosnia, the French, and the British power block, the Russian power block, the American power block, and that's it. But yeah, there should be a Spanish power block, I think, but there isn't. What we can do is take a look around and see if we can maybe take someone in our power block. What about Denmark? Well, if we get good relations with Denmark, we can, but we have not a lot of influence. And we have 2 rivals already. Maybe I should start rivaling France. Are you rivaled with France? Yes. And Britain? Are you rivaled with France? Yes. France, who are your rivals? I should rival the French. For points. There. We need to make the right friends. We just want to stay allied with Germany and Britain for a long time. Maybe we can take like the French Low Countries. How many people are over here? 2.2 million. Would love to take the French Low Countries. It was once part of the United Dutch, well, nation. Rhinoceros sighted. Let's not get distracted. Let's keep going to the Nile River expedition. And since we have so much bureaucracy, I am actually going to do the Panama one as well now. See if we can find a way to construct the Panama survey. So yeah, Egypt. I still wanted to try to get... oh wait, maybe we can now draft a treaty for the thing. Are you again in a play? No. So what is the reason that I cannot make a treaty port here? Because the state has no port. Oh my goodness. And they hate me. So I think we're gonna conquer that state. Or we will go and... yeah. What I don't like is that I cannot go for this demand to make... go for a treaty port war goal. Because there's no port. That's so annoying. Just make it that I have to build it afterwards or something. I don't know. We cannot really get leverage on Egypt as well, so it's difficult. To close a call, what is this? Let's do that one. Oh, can I get the Niger? No. Still cannot get the Niger. I am colonizing Mossy very quickly, and then all the colonization over here is done. What is the Niger region? It's this part. I could take this state from Ashanti. For 5 infamy. And once again, then we go to war again. Getting more infamy. Let's just go for it. I want to get that nation now. Mobilize, send it over here. This should be enough to form the Niger nation. Then we'll try to... oh my god, Portugal is taking so many stuff over here. Can I take Portuguese stuff? Well, I can't do it right now, but that would be amazing. Spain, Cuba, the Philippines, they are joining against us. The Spanish army could just invade my country. But they have no war goal. Nope. So I think we are fine. I could call in Germany with the ally, but if I don't have to, I will not do this. Do they have any relations because I have the same rivals? The infamy is only -13. And to befriend us. Yeah. You hate me? What? Why do I see the Great Britain's numbers when I'm clicking on France? This game is weird. We have a lost mule. Yeah, we can get both the same way up, then we win. So I click that option. I forgot to lower my army maintenance after that war, so let's do that right now. We can have even more interests. Something on the Balkans, I guess. Oh, and we have more colonies? Where? Oh! Yes, please. Let's get ourselves some colonies in Papua. We cannot get these colonies because there are claims. That they changed that. You cannot colonize where other nations have claims. Questionable practices. I will piss them off a bit. We have 16 standard of living. We are number 4 in the world. Van Diemen's Land is the first one. What is Van Diemen's Land? Van Diemen's Land is over here. And Ashanti breaks down. I have the state and I can establish our colony in Niger. Boom. And boom. And there goes our colonies. We have all 5 of the established colonial administrations now built. Very, very nice. And they can... Well, I can colonize this and then maybe give it to them, hopefully. I hope so. My infamy is so high, this is gonna hurt our chances of getting the Netherlands to like us. I will do these things. For now. We have to try to make them happy. Kinder image. Oh! The obligation we owe to the United States is being used as a pretext for a request to portray their country a less of a threat to the world. Did the game not tell me that I lose 10 infamy? Well, it didn't happen yet. It didn't happen yet, guys. Oh man, this game. We need to keep building. That's what we need to do. My investment pool is drained again. That's good. We need more glass. We need more glass. Especially in Gelre, where we have no workers. I guess I will build this somewhere where we have peasants and where. I guess I will build a glass thing here. We should build a glass thing in Friesland. To reduce the thing. Okay, at least I can see here if Friesland is having any of these buildings. Friesland, do you have a food industry? No, let's build one. Furniture, Friesland, do you have furniture? Yeah, 22. My god. Paper, Friesland, 4. Textile, 15. 8 tooling workshops. No explosives. No fertilizer. No motor industries. Ammunition not gonna work. And steel? You have steel. Okay. These things are in the list. I cannot build more here. There is no more room. I can build one more fishing wharf. I can build a livestock range over here. Just build all these things. We can build a rubber. Okay. Can I get a lot of money with another 5,000? Meh. Can I build gold mines? I can build a couple of gold mines. But these are not owned by me. Then I'm just giving money to my vassals. And I get 30% of them, so I'm not gonna build those. 50% enactment chance for the police force. Yes. 60% chance. For the 5th. No, the 6th institution already. Ooh. I shouldn't have clicked that option, I think. I never thought that would be so much peril. And there we go. We get the first rubber messages. Belgium, Niger, colonized Congo. Well, keep going. I would love to... Yeah, Mossy will go to me. I would love to keep conquering all this, but I cannot have any infamy. Why do I have minus 25%? My ruler is imposing. No. We could abdicate him. We could get our Prince Leopold. He's gonna die. We get tax waste though. But it's better than this guy, I think. Show me your stats. Where can I see your traits? Hello? I don't know. Why is that a thing, right? I want this list from this guy. How do I get it? Oh, here. There we go. So you're part of the intelligentsia and you're a moderate. You are part of the petite bourgeoisie and a royalist. That's okay. But we will lose the righteous government. That's also okay. You know what? Here. Abdicate the throne. The infirmity of King Leopold has made him unfit to rule. Yes, it did. In a rare moment of lucidity, he has agreed to abdicate in favor of Prince Leopold of Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. Host a private elite coronation. Do you know why I like this? He's actually going to die. So the king, the king, in a rare moment of lucidity, has agreed to abdicate and accepted his death. He's gonna die no matter what. That's so stupid, man. Oh, it's so stupid. Are we now... Okay, now we are losing our infamy quicker. We have dedicated police force. I like that. I will go to level 3 or something with that thing. Can we do more laws? We are getting close to multiculturalism. Let's wait. Maybe some people will get their shifts to that that way. We can delay or regain progress. Done. They have completed the expedition. Oh, we don't have all the expeditions. Yes. Very nice. Very nice. Why do we have such a bad... I don't know. And what is this army doing here? Go to the rest. We have identification documents. Very good. Because in some of these states we had not enough taxation capacity. We are still losing it. Look at this. Flanders. It's losing 13%. I am thinking that appointed bureaucrats would be better for us. The amount of bureaucracy we need to pay is not that high. And on the other hand, we still have a production method to go towards too. We could still go to the telephone switchboards. So maybe we are okay. I like their cheap institutions. We have completed the Panama survey. Good. So once again, this event, we can do a suitable offer. We increase our relations, and the decision acquire land in Panama is now available. It is now possible to construct the Panama Canal in Panama. No, it's not. I cannot build it. It is now, they should say, it is now available in certain circumstances to build the Panama Canal. Because this screen tells me, hey, I can build it. No, you cannot build it. And this is, we get the same journal, we lower our relations, and we get a claim. So why would I get this option if it doesn't do anything? I'm gonna try it again, guys. So here I get a claim, and I think here I get nothing. The British have it already. No! We cannot build here. No, we cannot build here because it is now part of Britain. So Britain will get that one, I guess, then. Yeah, it's so annoying. It's the whole text of all that stuff. They should just remove that whole event. It's so stupid. We have human rights. We can get compulsory primary school. We can get multiculturalism, protected speech, workers' protection, old age pension, and feminism. Perfect. Steam Donkey is coming our way. Very good. Let's get the rotary valve and fire more people. And now should be able yeah, but no one likes this yet. We cannot do that one. And the people in our government are also not in favor of these things, I think. So right now we cannot do it. But when the movement's getting stronger, we can. Yeah, the labor movement is not unhappy enough at the moment. Where is this army? still on your way home. That is why we are using so much convoys, apparently. And why do I suddenly have minus 500? Our rivalry with the French is over. Why? Because my relations are too high again. And how did that happen then? This is all so annoying. Because now I have to remove all of these to get my points. That I can lower here. And then I can rival them again to get my points back. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, this is a big problem, guys. Our infamy is so high. Not good at all. Build a port here. I'm just gonna conquer that state. Futatoro is backing down. Where is Futatoro? Here? They're colonizing. I mean, I want to take this, but how am I supposed to do this when I have so much infamy, right? Empty pockets, because I want to form the United Dutch Empire. So I have to let it go. I have to let all of this go. Super frustrating. There's a bit of opium over here. But Dutchy, it is only 3.4 infamy. You can sneak that in. No, I cannot. I cannot sneak that in because the Dutch are getting angry and they need to go this way before I can form my new country. I cannot do it, guys. What is this? Look, the obligation. No, game. The obligation is no longer there. The obligation would have given me minus 10 infamy that never gave it to me, and now we get another event. The United States is calling in the obligation we owe them by requesting our commander to be sent to their military. Or not. No. Let's deteriorate our relations. Our GDP per capita is number 1. In Belgium, on average, the people are the rich. The most rich people. Now, I am building some stuff in the Netherlands. Is that already visible? Is that already visible from economic dependence? It's only minus 12. We have a cloud of political lobby interest in the government. We will get 50 if we get good relations and our infamy is gone. Then it actually would go the other way. Okay. We can rival you again. Let's keep decreasing our relations a bit before we will lose the rivalry with the French. Let's keep improving. All my vassals. Back to 50. Yes, they are now also damaging their relations with me. Good. Very good. We can build way more universities. How are we doing with that actually? We should just go over it. We are so rich. We should get to our maximum innovation. I mean, Bologna only has 2 universities. Let's get 5 there. Let's get at least 5 everywhere. We have 16 in Holland. How many are there in Friesland? 10. We will get those 10 as well. That could actually be enough to go to the innovation cap, now I think about it. So let's just not build more and wait until we can form our nation. Now when we look at our market, so it's now still called the Belgian market, but this is now all part of our market, all of this. So let's take a look at our market situation. We are exporting 3,000 coffee. making 10,000 of tariffs. Why? Because coffee is super cheap in our market. And also in the world market, because we are the only one providing coffee and no one is buying it. Well, yikes. I could increase our tariffs. It's saying 0, but that is not, that's wrong. Sugar, how about sugar? So our price is minus 52. We make 6,400 sugar. Our farm should not make sugar, by the way. Let's change that first. Because we have so much sugar from our plantations in our vassal's territory. And since I can only change the production method in my own nation, I will click this button and not this one. Because it's nice that I have them in my screen, but I cannot interact with them, so... We will always do barbed wire. We will always click on... I guess we're gonna go back to maintain single crop then. Well, fruit is also getting made. So we have to keep that on, actually. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, we have to keep it on. Because we also want the fruit. Tools, what about tools? Tools in our market are minus 7%. And in the world market, they are 15%. So we are exporting 2,000 of them. So these numbers are just wrong. Because if I make it cheaper to export, that means I will export more. So the tool price will go up in my market. That is not good, because I want cheap tools in my market. Minus 7% is perfect. Because the people that work in the tooling workshop or in the fabrics still make good wage with this price. And my construction prices are also based on tools, right? So that is cheap. I like the minus 7%. If I click this, then the game thinks, hey, you're gonna make way less money. Or, no, you're gonna make way more money because you're gonna export more. But they don't count in what happens to the new situation. So these numbers are just so stupid. Don't even look at this. Just make your own. Just think about it yourself. Like, I make the tariffs cheaper, so we will export more. The price in my market goes up. In the world market it goes down a bit, because I am having so much tools. So if I export more, I also make more money. Maybe I don't make more than we do now, but it will not go down with half. Maybe it will go down with a quarter, because I'm gonna export more for the cheaper rate. So yeah. We could go back to normal, but let's just protect our tools a bit. Then tea, it's just super cheap, so it's going to be super difficult to export even more than we do right now, because the world doesn't need it. And the same with tobacco. The world doesn't need it. Everyone in the game can have cheap tobacco, thanks to us. Clothing? Now that is a bit more iffy here, because our market is 2% and the world market is 9%, so we are actually exporting clothes right now. I don't really like that, so I'm gonna increase the exports. I want to keep the clothes in my country, and the same for the furniture. Iron, I am fine with exporting. A little bit. Let's lower the tariffs a little bit. We can export a little bit more. That is fine as well. Engines, we don't want to export those at all. So increase the tariffs even more. Protect our own engines. Dyes is fine. And then we go to the other tab. That is what we are importing. We are importing fruit. Just a little bit though. There we go. I was looking at the wrong thing. We are importing a good amount of wood. 2,700. For our logging. Yeah, we need to keep using it. But let's get a little bit of tariffs on this. Coal is fine like this. Silk. We would like to get more silk. Let's get no tariffs on silk. The same with lead. Let's get more lead from Germany for now. And the other ones are just very small. So I think we went over our situation there. And I think we are better off with these things. We have a new action. We can expand our colony in Senegal. Senegal becomes the owner of Belgian Volta. Is that this thing? Yes. Click. And then we give it to the country. Well, apparently this is part of Senegal and not of Niger. So now it looks very horrible. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's part of Senegal. Oh well. I guess it's fine. Yeah, we're gonna build all these things in the Netherlands. We still have to build those things. The game is just a bit slower with this Vulkan renderer. The problems are still not solved with the DX renderer and everything else. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do for this episode is get the new mandate. We could go and continue vassalization. We have a lot of vassals. So we would get more authority and we would get more income from our vassals. How much income do we make from our vassals? 37,000. That could be a good thing. Then here we will go and get... We can do degrees on them, okay. Or we do a new thing. I can get more construction efficiency. Better research. Food standardization for less mortality and more standard of living. Police, militarize, freedom of movement, foreign investment. And the companies one. We could get another company. I like that one. Our company is doing so good. Let's continue our vassalization one. I like that. We get more money. There we go. Now we are making 47,000. And we get a bit more authority from all our vassals. Let's make 10,000 from coffee. That seems like a good thing to pick. That is a lot of money. Come on, Netherlands. Go the other way. Let's see if the 0.12 will get better. Because I am building there. I am building in the Netherlands. But maybe we should keep building more. We can see what is giving a lot of revenue. Even more textile mills. Oh my. Couple more paper mills. Art. More explosives. Bit more food. There we go. And we have no field hospitals for mobilization option. Okay guys, this will be the end for the video. A way too long video. Oopsie daisies. And for me it's now weekend. So thanks for watching and I will be back on Monday. I will keep recording. And I'm also going to start streaming again. Because I have a lot of time next week. And in that stream I will play as, I think, Russia. I want to play the Great Game objective, and then you have to conquer this part, Persia and the Kazakhs and that kind of regions. And I want to play as an Tsardom, an autocratic religious nation, because I always go liberal. I want to play that way as well. So for now, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.